you Tory tossers. Welcome back to Squire Syndrome podcast.
What?
I am your host, Ben Gilman. Nice to hear from you. I hope you're well. Welcome back to our little TV podcast, which is doing very well. Thank you very much. I hope you're going well. Hope your Halloween hangover wasn't too bad. Hope you haven't set fire to your pets or attached rockets to them and fired them off into the sky. Hope you're good. As always, I'm joined by my first co-host. She's definitely the founding member of the David Tennant Sonic Screwdriver Club. It's Helen Watkins.
Do you know what? I've taken some shit off you, Gilman, but I will not be called a Tory.
I didn't call you a Tory. I said you like David Tennant's Screwdriver. That's different.
I will absolutely not be called a Tory.
I'm talking to the fans. I'm not talking to
I
you.
didn't even mind when you called me a filthy bitch, but Tory, I take exception.
Where have you got the Tory bit from?
I don't know.
That's to the people who listen to the podcast.
Well, I am one of those people. Don't call me a Tory.
This intro is amazing. I love it.
Okay, so anyway, you're still the founding member president of the David Tennant Sonic Screwdriver Society.
I am, yeah.
There we go. I think I got offended at that. I'm like, really? Anyway. And we're also joined by the founding member of president of the Matt Smith Sonic Screwdriver Society. It's Tara Chloe.
Hello. Did you guys watch Superworm?
I don't know what that is.
I just
I'm
found
scared
apparently.
to ask where this is going already.
Tara, you're very obsessed with Matt Smith's worm, and I think it's about to have an intervention
Yes.
very soon.
I've got flashbacks to last week again. And we're joined by my other co-host, a man who would like, but you can stare at him right now, this might make him die laughing. A man that would like all the Stardom women wrestlers to show him how his sonic screwdriver works. It's the Virgin Troy Salmon.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm recovering. I'm recovering. Oh my goodness.
We have cleared the best intro you've ever heard in this podcast.
That was classic.
Oh my god. I'm actually crying. Why am I crying right now? Oh my god.
Troy hasn't even responded to his intro. That's how much he was.
I'm wrecked. Helen wrecked me.
He's still annoyed that you called everybody Tories.
I just said to the Tory people that listen to this podcast, I didn't say everyone was a Tory.
The way Helen reacted just killed me. That sent me somewhere else. Oh my god.
Wow, shit! I've got a David Tennant thing.
There are honestly just some things that you never say to a Scot. Like,
whew. Oh my
just
god.
don't.
I said to the Tory tossers, I didn't mean vote Tory.
Well, I took offence to that anyway, even though it wasn't directed at me. I was offended.
And it was like, nah, I'm offended by this.
Like,
We're off to a fly at this rate now, aren't we? We've already offended Helen.
I'm not.
Oh my god.
I'm not offended. I'm shocked.
That was amazing.
Appalled.
I had to say that.
How are you, Ben?
Well, after that epic intro, I'm pretty good. How was your week?
It was all right. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Welcome to episode 132. Don't call a Scot a Tory.
The Tory, yeah,
Never.
Don't do
Not
it.
topping that. Don't call a Scottish person a Tory. That's episode 132 title right there. We're not topping that. How is everyone?
Doing good.
Sure, like they're wearing +4s. Like that's.
I'm doing good so far. I feel good today. That's how I feel right now. I feel good. And hope you guys are feeling good too. That's what I was saying. Hope you guys are all right.
I've had a very long week, but I've just got enough energy to knock this one out.
Are we all caught up on Cabinet Curiosities then? Have we all finished?
I have finished.
Cabinet of Curiosities.
I did it when it was cool, a week ago.
Okay, but how annoyed were you, right, when you found out in the last episode that Andrew Lincoln was in it? And
I was very annoyed last week when you guys hadn't watched it.
His character was called Edgar, and nobody called. The show was about birds, and nobody mentioned the word egg.
Look at Ben's face. He's like, oh, look at him.
Yes, that's a good.
that was an open goal. You could have made a lot of people who were alive in the 90s very, very happy.
Hey, me and Helen was literally talking about this before the
Yeah.
podcast started, before you came.
Guillermo del Toro. Just take 5 minutes
Oh
to
my
make
God.
people that were alive in the 90s happy and just mention the word egg in his presence. Honestly. Honestly.
Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely
How
done.
was the rest of you all watching of Cabinet of Curiosities? How was it?
I didn't watch. I mean, I didn't continue.
Okay. Should we
It was-
start with Cabinet of Curiosities then? Helen, you want to lead us?
I'm just if Tara hasn't watched it, I don't want to spoil it for her. But
Oh
She's
no,
not-
no, it's okay.
She's
You
not going to watch it. It's horror.
She'll be fine. I'll be right.
yeah, you can spoil it. It's fine.
it was a lot of Lovecraft in there. A lot of Poe, a lot of different types of horror as well, which I really enjoyed. Like there was a little bit of something, a little bit supernatural, a little bit of just straight out monsters, a lot of kind of ghost stories. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Loved it. I loved it. Oh my.
And it's got potential to have legs as well, you know.
Yes. It does. It does. Very Lovecraft heavy.
And I don't know whether I wanted it to be a proper anthology or like have a little thread running through it. Like I liked the bit at the beginning, but I don't know if that was enough to hold it together as a series.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree, though, it was much better than Midnight Club by far.
That's not even hard to do.
By
But-
far, it's like the biggest. It's worse than Bebop. Midnight Club is a bigger letdown. Like seriously, it's like
I've looked through Facebook photo albums of other people's holidays that were more interesting than the Midnight Club.
damn, that is a slap.
Damn, that's savage. Oh my gosh. Wow.
That is. I've taken shits more interested in Midnight Club. Like you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely with more gritty content for sure.
Yes. Very much so, but yeah, it's true. That's true. The club is. Oh my god, I can't. No, I don't want to talk about that show. That let me down. That let me down. Oh my god, the amount of hype I had for that show.
We'll come back to that. Let's
Oh.
kind of try and talk about some positiveness.
All the ingredients were there though. That's really
Oh no.
But we got Cabinet of Curiosities like a few weeks later, so that's made me happy.
So, what was your favorite episode then? Now you've seen it all.
Or the viewing for sure.
Viewing was incredible. I've got to admit that.
What's that one?
The cast, whole concept.
Which one's that one?
That was the one where like all the people who had been on midnight like late night talk shows talk about different things were all in a room together.
The guy, no, Peter Weller, the guy was RoboCop.
Yeah.
That guy.
Is that the one in the red room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay.
That's really good. I'd say my favorite probably was it Pickman's Model? That's my favorite. Pickman's Model. That's my favorite one so far.
My favorite was the bird one, which I thought had a really strong motif. Really
memory. Oh, the memory. Okay.
And maybe the face cream one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was good. I literally just watched it again. Like my family's watching it right now.
What a cast! What a cast for that one. Though.
Oh my god.
That's so clever, and it's not it's face cream. You think, oh, this is going to be a awful episode, but no, it's really good. It's really brilliant. I was like, wow. I thought that this would be the bad one, but no, it's so
really
well. It's so well acted. That
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that guy's episode.
and by the way, I popped. You know, Rupert Glint he's got my surname Gilman.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So, and then me and Alex, we freaked out because her name is Del Toro. So Del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities has a character called Gilman, which is very funny.
Okay.
Very funny to me.
Oh my god.
But I like the slow burning horror of everything. It's not jump screen, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare.
Yeah, none of it was obvious. It was all very subtle.
And impressive creature effects as well. Like, my God. Like, beautiful Pan Labyrinth style creatures, man. They had a budget.
Dude, that budget was insane.
It's great, man. I
Good.
enjoyed this more. This is a proper Halloween show.
It is.
Hopefully, Mike Flanagan will get back with the 4 of All Star next year.
So, man, because that was a
I
massive
think
rip
he
off.
will bounce back. I think he realized his Midnight Club is shit. I think
As long as he doesn't do Dark Tower dirty,
Oh, jeez, yeah, you better not do that.
Now, hasn't he?
because that's already happened, and
Good.
I couldn't handle that happening again.
It wasn't good. It wasn't very good.
It was just. I think if you'd read the books, there was enough in it to make it interesting to you. Like there was enough Dark Tower content and enough Dark Tower Easter eggs to make you go, oh look it's that, or oh look it's that, oh look it's that. But in doing that, they completely forgot to put a plot in that people.
That's why there was hardly any plot in that movie.
And
That's
the
the thing.
whole point of the Dark Tower, which I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it's like you've got to see what Roland goes through, you know, and how much it's the letting. It's not a spoiler to tell you about the gunslinger, but it's when he lets go of Jake in the gunslinger instead of choosing to save him. That's what sets up Roland's character for the entire series of the books. And by choosing not to do that, by choosing him to save Jake, and then whatever happens at the end of the Dark Tower, nonsense. It's not Roland. Like that's not the choice Roland would have made at the stage he was at. When the book was there.
Yeah.
You're trying to like this is a plot that goes on over like 4 or 5 books in the books. Like you cannot. But the fact that it was a Dark Tower film, and I kept going, oh look, there's a low man. Oh look, there's this. Oh look, there's that. Was enough to keep me interested. But if you'd never read the books, you went to the cinema, you'd just be sat there going, what?
Yeah, you're like, what the heck is going on right now? What is this?
What? Wait a minute. What? He's a gunslinger. Why does he keep saying that poem? What's a gunslinger? Is this the past or the future? What's going on?
Yeah, when I first watched it, I was like, what the heck is this? And I read the books. Now it makes sense.
And the books are amazing because you get a chance to fall in to fall in love with all the characters, and like you know them and you know what they're going to do. Like you understand their choices, even when their choices are bad. There's not enough time.
All the individual Stephen King books as well, they kind of like tie into certain parts of the Dark Tower as well. You're like, oh, that makes sense now. Oh, interesting. I know that thing. Easter eggs everywhere. Love it.
Yeah, and people come back and it is like an Easter egg in a book. You're like, oh my god, it's you. That's what you're there for. Oh. Like having a guest star come back like a post credits or something.
Epic, man. I love those again. My gosh. Helen, make me want to read them again. I want to read them again now. Go back and read them.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Have you? I'm gonna just What? A lot of people seem to be down on that episode. You guys like episode 7 was the Red Room one. A lot of people found it was the weakest episode.
Nah, definitely not. Nah.
It's not my favorite, but I would say maybe first one is a bit okay. It's a bit of a safe start. One with the what do you call it? You know that show where they buy lockers like twats and they don't know what's in it.
Oh yeah.
That one. that was
not 36.
I think that was for me. That was the weakest one.
Yeah.
I think just because it relied on a lot of tropes that were borderline racist as well. Like why is it always like a dark-skinned, heavy accented woman that has to teach the white man a lesson to Juju? You know what I mean? Like that is so tired now.
Oh, the drag me to hell. The curse.
Yeah.
The curse business.
Exactly. Like why can't it ever be another white man that teaches a white man a lesson in one of these things?
You got a point. It's true.
So there's that one. I think I will watch some of the movies that the directors I haven't seen before. So because it's opened my eyes up to some new stuff.
Yeah, it does. It does help you with that double direction.
Which is a great idea. Also, I wanted to ask Troy a question. Okay. Have you watched Blood Diner?
Oh, I haven't seen Blood Diner yet. Nope. You know why?
God
So
damn.
I'm waiting till literally all because we're all gonna watch it together. Literally, rather than the sister, we're all gonna watch it together. So I'm gonna put it at some point. That's why.
I just want to apologise to Troy's family for what they're about to see.
Yeah. I'm gonna like so Ben's fault. Don't worry, it's all Ben's fault, guys. Don't worry about it. It wasn't me. It was Ben
No, it's on Plex. You know where Plex is?
Yeah, trust me. I'll find a way, bro.
Oh, trust me, it's fantastic. It's
I'll
free.
find a way.
Plex is free on your PlayStation and Android TV.
I'll get it.
Please go watch it. I need to hear your review of it next week because it is a mental film.
Hey, trust me, that's in my list, literally, because we all gonna watch it. I was like, hey,
You have to watch it,
this.
man. I can't wait to see the Tory review.
It's only because I was banging out flipping covering the Curiosities. That's why I didn't get to see it. But
it's literally the most bananas film I've ever seen. I still haven't recovered fully. What did I watch the other day?
No, you know what? I was watching because I was watching the Cabin Curiosities to catch up. I watched R.I.P.D. 2. that dropped. I watched it.
It does. The first film did feel like they dropped their trousers and shut out a script, man. I'm telling you that right now.
I watched that.
Serious.
It came up on my list. I was like, oh my days, they released that. I was like, what the heck did this come from? It just dropped on my thing, and I was like, let me watch this real quick, just to see what it's about, just to watch anything. So I put it on, and I was like, oh my god, this is kind of good though. Still, it was funny. It was a fun ride. I was watching it. It was
What
all right.
channel? Where is it streaming? I'm guessing by what you were saying, it's streaming.
Freak. I don't know. Oh, where would it even stream? Where would that even be? Oh man, well, I don't even know. I caught it somewhere. Where did I catch it? Where was it? I caught it somewhere. Well, I'll find out. Afterwards. But I saw it and I was like, I saw that. And I saw Smile.
Oh, is that good? Because I want to
Smile.
watch that.
Smile was M. Oh my god, Smile is so good.
Okay.
I was surprised how good Smile was. I was like, oh my gosh.
Because that
there's no
poster
way.
is very, very effective.
Yeah, that whole campaign was amazing. But the thing is,
I saw it on a bus and somebody passed me just went to his mate, fuck me, that's scary. I was like, yeah, it is.
oh god,
Such a simple poster.
oh my gosh.
You want to talk about it?
Hey,
spoil
we can talk about it if you want. We can talk about it, but okay. So obviously, as you can tell, like obviously you see the trailers. Some things like making these people kill themselves, as you know, has the tropes there, but the thing is they do the tropes so well, and they do put their own little spin on it. I'd say anyone seen It Follows?
Okay.
Has anyone seen that? Anyone seen It
Yeah.
Follows? Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. It has that kind of vibe going through the movie. That kind of vibe. Yeah. So stuff gets yeah, I'm not gonna say too much, but yeah, it's really good, really well acted, by the way. And I was good. Actually, I was just surprised. I thought, okay, let me just watch this. I saw the trailer. I was like, how have I seen something like this before? Because there was a movie called Truth or Dare that came out a while back, where people had them smiley faces, the grinning every 5 minutes. You know, the trailer that came out years back for that movie. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be one of those generic movies. And it really wasn't. I was actually surprised how good it was done. You even have elements of what was that movie called? What's it called? Something. The Ritual. You know the movie The Ritual. The one that you saw. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it has elements of that. Because towards the end, it has elements of that. Towards the end of like the second half of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, this is good. This is good. But yeah, I'd say if you got time, check out Smile. Smile is so damn good. My goodness, Smile's good. Oh yeah, do it.
I really got frightened with It Follows because there's something so creepy about that.
I know.
The baddie that walks very, very slowly but with a sense of purpose.
Oh my!
It's a crowd and you can't find out who it is, and you get a couple of fake outs because there's various people and they're trying to figure out which one it is, and it never stops. That's the creepy thing. It's like the Terminator, the first Terminator. It reminds me of that. Never stops.
Yeah.
It Follows is a great movie. Oh,
so good. Oh, so good. Oh, It Follows.
The bit on the beach is like it comes out of nowhere. And you're like, oh shit!
That's on the chair and it. No damage. I'll change folds up.
Yeah, that is a proper. Oh, I've just shit my pants. I need to change my pants, man. Right, like, whoa! I literally did this. I was like, whoa, like I had like electric shock. Like, Jesus.
Because I didn't even watch it until the longest time, and the guy was like, I ain't gonna watch that. And then someone told me, hey, check it out, and I watched it one time, and I was like, this is awesome. Thought it was so good. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's kind of like that smile. So if you say it follows, you know exactly where I'm going with that. So I'm gonna say too much about that. But yeah, another solid film right there. I'm trying to remember what else. I think I watched that. I watched that. Covering that. RP2.
We're talking about horror films. I watched X.
Oh, you just seen X. Oh yeah.
Come on, let's go, Helen. What did you think?
There we go. Let's see.
I loved it. I loved it. Mia Goth has just got such the perfect face
Oh
of
my
horror,
gosh,
hasn't
she has. Oh my goodness, she has. Yes.
That like really innocent but really easily twisted up face. Oh, it's just beautiful. It was just like the most depressing part was when the old people started banging. Like,
Yes, that's the best bit, and you're like, this
My
show
God.
is.
I could deal with the murder and the dismemberment, but like that was a bit like, oh, come on.
But
I mean,
when
I'm
it
not,
starts
don't
to
come
do,
for me, don't come for me, because it's not all old people. It's the old people in this film who are very, very creepy, like look like waxworks,
but when it
moving very
starts,
strangely, but then they like start sliding into each other and the sound effects. It's like, oh, come
Oh, it's like
but,
my heart. And the group said, "Come on, we can do this." I'm like, "Oh, jeez." I'm like, "Oh,
the
man."
great thing is though, is at that point when that happened, I know it freaked Helen out, but that's the bit where I kind of just went, this movie is there's elevated to greatness. There's generally it's putting me in an uncomfortable situation, like Helen said, of them fucking. It's like,
Oh
no,
man.
this
And
is
she was right underneath the bed as well when it
wrong.
But
happened.
yeah, it's really confronting, isn't it? Because it's like, why am I so disgusted by this when I've just been watching a film about making a porn film?
I know. Yeah,
Like,
it's the
it's
worst thing you see
literally
as
just
well.
been about
Exactly.
people fucking for the entire film for the first half an hour or first hour, and then now these people are doing it, and I'm feeling a little bit, ugh.
Oh
Like,
my
why is it making me feel like this?
God.
Gemma Ortega has managed to survive Scream 5,
Hmm?
this movie,
Yeah.
and she also survived another horror movie that I can't remember right now. She's 3 for 3.
Is she the final girl?
Jill Ortega, she did not survive.
Yeah, but mate, she survives everything. I've got a spoiler. She's going to survive the Addams Family show on Netflix. Just a guess.
They're not going to kill off Wednesday Adams, are they?
No, I know
Nah,
it's a
never. They'll
joke.
never kill her off
It's a
ever.
joke, Helen.
I don't know. I'm tired.
No, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, Helen. I mean, X is like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre now. It's like
Yeah, I still need to see Pearl though. Pearl, let's watch the second one soon. No, watch it soon.
I want to see that too. Yeah, but yeah, big Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes.
ooh, but it's good. It's not like a poor Texas Chainsaw Massacre either. It's like brilliant. Oh yeah, I've got a film I saw. It's called Chopping Mall.
Shopping mall.
Yeah,
I'm loving the title.
it's about robots that murder people in a shopping center. It sounds
Oh my
awful.
God.
It's so funnily bad, but the robotics are very good and make me wonder if that's where all the budget went.
Probably.
I'm not going.
Probably robots.
It's like what is it? It's like Johnny Five from
Oh,
Short Circuit, kind of robot, but like a murderous robot. They're meant to protect a shopping center,
Yeah.
but they end up murdering everybody instead, and they never explain why. And it's not a bad movie, and the people in it aren't hateable. They're just very smart with it's a shopping mall. Let's get weapons. Like it's not hateable. It's a weird movie, but I watched that. That's a good movie. And I watched something called Wreck on iPlayer,
Wreck.
which is
Okay.
which is a slasher set on a cruise ship. I mean, who hasn't wanted to murder people on a cruise ship? But like, there's a duck that is running around murdering people.
A duck.
A duck. And a guy in a duck costume. A guy has come to find where his sister's gone missing. We see her die in quotation marks, because I don't believe she's dead yet. At the beginning, and he comes onto the ship to come find her,
Yeah.
and meets up with a lot of the crew. The Asian lady from Doctor Who, Flux, is in it. Can't remember her name. Bollocks. But I've noticed her from things before. She's up and coming. She's a good actress. It's a good show. The characters I care about. There are quite a few surprises. People will get murdered when you're not expecting it. The characters are likable. It's a comedy. It's got 2 more seasons, which tells me they had a plan. They knew. They must have known what they were doing. I've only watched the first 3 episodes. It's not going to be the next Black Mirror or the next like Goosebumps, Creep Show, whatever you want to put here.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for something you can turn your brain off and just enjoy the silliness, it's got some good kills. Is it meant to be taken seriously? No. It's more of a, this is 3.5 stars. This is okay. I can watch this. And if it's, I'm not expecting a big, oh my God moment. I'm not expecting it to blow my mind like, boom, and just leave me dead.
No.
Go watch it. Wrecked on BBC iPlayer is surprisingly good. Can't talk about RuPaul's Drag Race this week because I haven't seen it. So sorry, Helen. We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, all right.
What else I've watched? What else have I watched? I think I saw an English movie called Belair. I think I've just seen that.
An Englishman called Belair.
The Belair, yeah, Belair. So it's like a horror, like a.
Sounds like Will Smith has gone
Belair.
Englishman hunting.
Belair. I think
What's
it's
up,
from
Chris Rock, man?
From Neil Marshall, the one who created Dog Soldiers and Descent. He made this.
Englishman called Belair.
It's called Belair. It's called
Belair.
Belair, yeah. Belair.
Blanca Beer, Fresh Prince of Belair.
No, not that. Not that special there.
I would watch the movie. Will Smith,
my
Bianca Belair just shoot an Englishman in the ass.
What the heck are you talking about, Ben? This guy's gone.
Bang.
It's finished. But yeah, man, I watched that. It was a good movie, good English movie. It had shades of obviously Dog Soldiers because he's what he created in the first place.
That's a good movie.
The Descent, all that kind of stuff. Those movies that he's made.
Dog Soldiers, man, Jesus.
Yeah, Dog Soldiers was a classic. You got me. Dog Soldiers is like a staple in English history, bro. It can't be. Dog Soldiers are the best movies ever made. Oh my goodness, Dog Soldiers.
I watched that this year, Dog Soldiers. I was really impressed by it.
Yeah. Even holds up now. If you watch it again, it holds up.
It whatsoever, but
it holds up, bro. With effects.
Those effects are ridiculous for how much they had. A couple of £1,000 to do that movie.
I don't know how they did that with that kind of like that quality. It's just insane.
Like $4,000, I think it was to make that movie.
Yeah, it's not better than the Hollywood production. It was crazy.
No, it was really low budget and it works. Soldiers. Oh my God, what a good movie. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, no, I was saying I saw this movie called There, and they had creatures in there like humans of biological warfare, for obviously the Russia angle in there, like Russia saw this alien tech merged with humanity, that kind of thing. That was going in there with obviously the soldiers in there because like dealing with soldiers, dog soldiers, you know, so he made that. So that was kind of that element in there where they're fighting up all these creatures. And there's a good little romp. The main girl in there, like a Lara Croft type. There was even a scene in there that made me laugh, like because she's military. My little sister, Ben does a little sister T-shirt. We were cracking up because there's this girl that she's like a military woman, and they dropped her in Afghanistan. That's where her plane crashed, and she's killing all these people. I'm like, how is she? This is ridiculous. She's just killing like bah, 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 so easily. I'm like, nah, ain't none of these people shooting this woman. Ain't none of these people even hitting her once. And then there's this door that opens. It's like partly open, slightly open, with like a chain around it, and she tries to sneak in there. You know when someone's like a massive chest to try and get in there, like can't get in there because you got a big bum, big chest. I mean, Tisha's dying for like the whole movie because of that scene. I was cracking up. Oh my God, my little sister's like, wait a second, in the military, don't you think they have like slimmer frames or something, or like she was making me laugh. But yeah, it was a good little movie. It's a good little movie. It was a good little movie. But yeah, check it out if you can. That's another good one as well that I watched recently. But number one for me is Smile. Watch that. Check it out.
Oh,
Smile's the best.
I also watched. Hold on, let me just. Love Potion number 9.
Love Potion number 9.
It's a movie about Sandra Bullock and another person that make
Alright.
it find a love potion,
Okay.
and then they make it to fall in love with other people. Oh, it's a bit of a mental movie.
What the hell? Okay.
Sandra Bullock tends to turn up whenever I watch a crappy romantic movie. Sandra Bullock's face seems to follow. I
Rocks
swear
up.
to God, this woman is like following me, and I want to get a restraining order on her. That's this week. Ben wants Sandra Bullock to get a restraining order. I don't know. It's just a bit. It's a bit weird. I've watched a fair bit of rom-coms this week. She's All That. It's not.
She's All That. One of my favorite movies ever made. Oh my God, my favorite.
Can we talk about this movie then? Can we talk about?
I got that on DVD. Oh my gosh, old school.
Welcome to the film podcast, by the way.
Yes.
She's All That. It's not the worst romantic movie I've seen. It doesn't. I don't know. The way, because obviously the guy does it as a bet to win the girl over.
Yeah.
And the way it just naturally happens for him is very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
this last minute, I like the way that they changes him in. It's still a dodgy thing to do, but you kind of get rid of that quickly, and they kind of make it work.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it? I think the word I'm looking for, maybe Helen's listening to me here. Signposting. There's no obvious signposting. It's not heavy-handed. It's just kind of, we can see immediately that he's a lot more. He enjoys hanging out with her when his friends go to the beach with him. He's a lot more. Oh no! They're just like you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of like the main character. I know he's a bit of a douche, but he's not the worst douche I've seen in romantic comedies and US rom-coms from the 90s.
Like Paul Walker there looking buff. I'm like, how are you looking so buff?
Can we get past this bit where she's not attractive with glasses on, and it's obviously she is attractive?
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Glasses are not sexy.
That was ridiculous. I was like,
Michael Caine is a one-man stand-up on that.
I was like, oh my God, she's prettier than the jocks out there.
But the thing is like Superman puts on a pair of glasses and nobody recognizes it.
Yeah, but like they're saying people with glasses are not sexy. I can't have this.
She's like, oh my God. And the cool girls are like shit. She's prettier than them. So it makes no sense. So I'm like, if I was like in that school, I'd be like, wait a second. I go after her more, I go after them. So that was ridiculous to me. It's a stats thing though. It's a stats thing. That's what it is, basically.
I don't hate
in the high school stats, that's what it is.
I thought it was a good movie. I just thought, like, I haven't seen this one yet. Have I not seen this one before? And then, I don't know, this next film might be the one that you get upset at. She's the Man, where a woman pretends to be a man to go play football.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. She's the man.
I mean, if you can't tell that that's a guy, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you've seen this movie, right?
She was trying to be a man.
Tara's seen it, by the sounds of it.
Yes.
The one where the woman, because the women's football team.
Yeah.
I like the character. See, I like the female character. I have no trouble about this. It's a case of her women's football team gets stopped at her college or university, and she goes to her brother's university because he's not turned up yet to go play football to prove to them that girls can play football. Fine messaging. I don't hate the character. It's got Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, and it's not a bad. Like, it's interesting. There's this anti-gay thing going for it, which is
wait, Ben. Are we seeing the trend here? Is Channing Tatum your favorite actor right now?
I don't know. I just think he has a lot of fun with his movie roles.
It's the Triple X, Ben Gilman. Triple X.
Hey, I've seen him. I've seen. If you should go watch Magic Mike, Helen might tell you.
I'm good.
It's amazing.
Movie. Such good
Huh?
movie.
That set piece where they're doing things to women on the stage and it's very
Good,
professional is brilliant. For some reason, it's just the choreography of it's on time because there's like a guy in a mirror doing the same thing. It looks awesome. It was bigger than Thanos versus the Avengers at Endgame. It was bigger than that. I got more excited for that than Endgame.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Helen is just like not offended by me
I
anymore.
have to call Ben.
I'm
Ben's
gonna
got a nickname now. It's
offended.
got to be Ben.
Helen, I can't make Helen like laugh anymore. It's amazing. So she's all that. I
You
like.
can make me laugh. Sorry, I just got distracted. I have ADHD. For God's sake, leave me alone.
It's
got
fine. I'm not
distracted.
bullying you, mate.
I got distracted and I missed the joke.
I'm not bullying you, mate. Don't worry. I've just said Chatting
Ben.
Tate at the end of Magic Mike's little
Yeah.
dance sequence in the mirror is much more exciting for me than when Thanos faced off with the Avengers at Endgame. I was like, yes, this is
Oh
amazing.
my god!
That's because you know Channing Tatum's actually had his anus destroyed in that film, unlike Thanos.
Oh my god! Ben, look what you've done, Ben. Look what you've done.
So now Helen is thirsty for Chatting
We've-
Tatum.
We've established this.
Tara Curry is thirsty for Matt Smith.
Yes.
I don't think thirsty even covers it, to be honest.
It's literally slobbering over there.
It's like
like rabies. It's
Tara
like,
is the
"Ah,"
desert
it's
and
coming
Matt Smith
out.
is the waterfall.
It's like the alien face hugger coming out and it just dripping off the alien's face, mate. That's what.
Oh, Ben.
Sorry, wait. I'll be back in.
I'll be back. So I also watched The Night Before Christmas, which is on Netflix. You're most probably wondering, Ben, why is there rom-coms coming out of your ass? Because I needed a good week. So I watched The Night Before Christmas, which is not bad actually. It's quite good, which is surprising. It's a Netflix original. A knight gets transported to modern America and falls in love with a woman. And he goes, I'm English. Yes, I'm a you unite me, woman. And all this funny thing like magic box pictures. And it's very funny. It sounds shit. It's actually surprisingly good.
He's good. He's good. It's pretty good.
Have you seen it?
I went a while back.
It's not a bad movie. It's actually quite decent. I was like, okay. I came here to laugh at this movie, but it's actually quite sweet. It's actually okay.
Decent movie, man. Decent
The
movie.
night guy isn't like a woman. Go to the. He's like proper respectful and stuff. I was like, okay, I can get down with this. It's weird, isn't it? I like romantic movies. I've seen some good ones this last couple of weeks. I've seen 3 good ones in a row.
Damn, man, the rom-com.
I like a rom-com. There's nothing wrong with a rom-com.
I like a good rom-com. It's to get it right where the character isn't too rapey. That's a difficult balance in it for a lot of movies. But when ones I've seen, all the characters were very well fine. Even she's all that. The main guy immediately really likes her and just kind of like da 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 da. I'm gonna date her for real.
She's all that. Is it?
She's a man. Again, it's very funny, but it's not. Doesn't go too far. And like A Night Before Christmas, I thought was an enjoyable Christmas film. And a good rom-com, which is not easy to do anymore, really. Rom-coms are difficult.
Yeah, they are. They're tough, especially nowadays.
Really got to make the characters likable, and they always go too far in the other direction to make them dicks.
Oh, there's nothing worse. Yeah.
I've seen rom-com in years. Oh my goodness, the last rom-com I saw.
So that's me this week.
Okay. So that much right now.
There's a lot of romantic movies, but I wanted to get my soul back after Halloween. So I had to watch
Get your soul back.
to watch some good stuff.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry I had to. There's no RuPaul's Drag Race this week, but I've got a lot of opinions about rom-coms and Chatting Tatum's titties.
Oh my gosh. Ben loves Channing Tatum.
Absolutely excellent guys.
Oh, I also, what was I going to say? I can't remember. Shut up, Ben.
What was you gonna say?
Oh, Disney have got Doctor Who, which means
Oh,
budget,
yes.
which is like 10 million extra per episode. It could be interesting to see.
Now we're gonna see the true potential of Doctor Who. We're gonna see how it should look.
Oh,
With
you're going to
extra
see
budget.
some special effects. To be fair, Chibnall's Doctor Who looked really, really good. Like
It did look good though.
since Matt Smith's Doctor Who in HD, it looks really good, and it's getting progressively more impressive. So I can't wait to see what a Disney budget can do with sci-fi. It's going to be really interesting to see.
No. It's interesting. One episode of Disney budget, and I'm good. Gonna see David Tennant for a little bit with extra budget. We're
Oh,
gonna see how it's
somebody
gonna go.
actually made a really good point this week at work, actually, about Doctor Who. You should have just had Ncuti Gatwa immediately, because if you follow with the most popular Doctor, you might have fucked Ncuti Gatwa, because they might all just desert. Like David Tennant fans will just desert Doctor Who again after he goes, which screws up Ncuti Gatwa. So you should have just done Ncuti Gatwa instead, and then have a full season in 2023 before the 60th. Then you bring in Matt Smith, Dr. Peter Capaldi,
Yeah.
and David Tennant, because then Ncuti Gatwa doesn't. David Tennant comes back for one episode, because if you give back 3 episodes, the problem is the fans will all come back, and then the Tennant fanboys will just.
I don't know.
And
I
it's not
think
fair on Ncuti Gatwa.
I don't think it would have been fair on Ncuti to make him carry any of the 60th anniversary celebrations from the off.
No, did you hear what I said?
I heard what you said, but there's no time for that.
I know, but in a dream world, he should have been given a full season 2023.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree, but we're not in it. I think, if he'd regenerated into Ncuti now, I think, and then that would have been the 60th birthday. I don't think
This
that's
is the
fair.
right decision for the 60th. I agree. I just wished he was given a series. The person said if there was a season early 2023 leading into the 60th, then that's perfect. You've established him at that point. But obviously, like you said, there's that as well. So yeah, you don't want to throw the new Doctor in. They have to do something. Timing is timing. But I'm excited to see if he's not wearing Mickey Mouse ears. Like, David Tennant needs to put Mickey Mouse ears on in the special.
Well, I heard the other day that the reason that they didn't generate it in the Doctor's clothes that didn't want Russell T Davies didn't want anybody mocking anybody in so-called girls' clothes, because he knew that if David Tennant was wearing Jodie's clothes, the biggest point would be, look at David Tennant in girls' clothes. He didn't want that to be what everybody was talking about.
It was a good decision not to have it, because really the joke, it was meant to be silly on the Master, but the Master's campy, so that's fine. That was absolutely fine. And I'm glad David Tennant isn't rocking Jodie's coat, because it's only for Jodie.
Wouldn't be right. No.
He looks fine on Jodie.
Mm-hmm.
But it still looks shit. But it looks okay on Jodie. I've never liked the outfit.
I don't like it. I've never liked it. Yeah. Didn't seem
But
to it.
I agree.
Anyway.
But it was easy for kids to copy. And I think it was done with that in mind. Like, it was like, if the Doctor's a girl, then girls are gonna want to be doctors for Halloween. And how can we make it simple? And I think that they took that into account as well.
Do you think it was easy to copy? Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Big trousers, top with stripes on it, braces, and a big coat.
There was too much stuff going on. There was way too much stuff going on.
Outside of a school.
I couldn't do it. To me, it just felt there was too much stuff going on.
Big trousers,
ones was kind of simple, but there was too much.
That's old man D.
Too much. I wish it had a more simpler look to me. It was bright. I like the brightness. I like the brightness.
Hold on, I have a question here from Steve. Steve. My friend Steve. Our friend Steve with Troy. Yep. Hi, Steve. He's got a question for Helen.
Me?
Oh, yeah. Helen, okay. Huh?
He doesn't know who you are, so this is
fair enough. Is it rude?
It's not rude.
Nah.
It's actually quite respectful.
Okay.
If you were to put, this is a Doctor Who question. Okay, this is a really funny question. If Sylvester McCoy, David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, and Ncuti Gatwa had to fight the rest of the Doctors, would they fuck up the English? But the Scottish
100%.
doctors fuck up the doctor, the English doctor.
100%. That level of Scottish energy is indefeatable. They wouldn't
Oh
just
my god.
they wouldn't just fuck up all of the doctors, they'd fuck up the Daleks, the Cybermen, Davros would be in pieces.
Peter Capaldi on his own would be the big boy in that group.
Oh my god.
Peter
He's
Capaldi,
from Glasgow. He wouldn't fuck about, Peter Capaldi.
Oh my god. I love it. I love
He
it.
would be
Just-
looking for a proper fight.
it's like another Scottish doctor because that's right and proper.
The Scottish doctor.
Daleks.
Scottish doctor. I love it. I love it. I love it. The Scottish have so much gravitas when they act. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, they got stage
So much
presence.
gravitas. So I respect about
And
it.
the thing is, as well, is Scotland's really small, so like anybody who's an actor from Scotland, like somebody will know them. Like, I went to school with her.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody went to school with at least one actor and at least one footballer.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, I want to see you growing up.
Yeah.
Somebody from a couple of years below me that ended up in Coronation Street and then Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh snap.
Wow. I wonder what they're doing now.
I've never heard of them since.
That's probably dead in the toilet somewhere or doing crack off a hooker's ass.
I think anybody
Whoa! What? Sorry.
Anybody in Dundee is that classy
Damn.
to be able to afford crack and a
Damn.
sex worker at the same time.
Oh yeah, I'm mad. Oh
Anyway,
my
should we
gosh.
talk about some telly? Because it's like
Yes.
it's been an hour.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, 46 minutes in, I think we've spoken about Curiosities.
Okay.
So, Tara Chloe, are you going to take us down some weird rabbit hole?
So this one's a bit normal. So, have you heard of the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window?
Yes, I brought this up a couple back in the day. Yes.
Which day was that?
Oh,
Oh,
this is months ago. I brought this up when it
ages
came
back.
out.
Oh, it was released in January though, this year.
Yeah, it was pretty okay. What did you think of it?
I think it was alright, pretty interesting. Yep. And there was an intensive sex scene. They were
Okay.
banging the
I
shower,
knew it. I knew it.
they were banging on the stairs, they were banging on the dining table. I was like, what the fuck? And the guys,
Hang on, is this a Shaggy song?
no, no, it's not.
It makes it sound like you're recounting the lyrics to Shaggy's I didn't, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I'm gonna win again. It wasn't me.
Banging on the x-ray table,
Yeah,
wasn't me.
they're literally banging everywhere, and I don't know why. And the guy's ugly, like literally ugly.
I don't know why he's. Oh my god.
Yeah, the tuck.
Who's ugly? Really?
What? I was talking about the tuck in the show. So basically, this show is about a lady. She actually loses her daughter because some weird ass murderer, psycho killer, killed the daughter and ate her. So I mean that's kind of disgusting. Who wouldn't be traumatized? So every day she goes about mixing red wine with medications prescribed by her therapist, and apparently her therapist is her ex-husband. So they kind of divorced because of where the relationship was going. And she has frequent hallucinations and actually suffers from she's afraid of the rain because it reminds her of the day her daughter died. So yeah, the neighbors are a bit weird. There's an Asian Karen and
Asian Karen.
there's an Asian Karen, and there's a single hot dad with his daughter. So one day, I think in the first episode, what was the guy's name again? Oh yeah, his name is Neil. Okay, so I think during the early episodes, the main character's name is Anna. So Anna actually takes interest in Neil because he's a single dad, and he has a daughter called, what's his daughter's name? Yeah, Emma, a small daughter. So, but then she doesn't know that the dad was already in a relationship with like a bloody ass stewardess called Lisa, and then one day she sees Lisa dying in the window across the street, and then she actually makes a fuss about it, but no one cares because they think she's crazy. So she goes to find Lisa, and the rest all say that, oh, actually Lisa has gone on her job flying somewhere. Yeah, so and then but Anna actually tries to solve the mystery, and people slowly keep dying and all around her, and also she goes to find out how did Neil's wife die, how did Emma's school teacher die, why does everyone keep dying, and so on. And then we find out that Lisa's real name is Chastity. So she was actually in a relationship with this thug or stripper called what's his name? Wait, I need to find out his name. His name is called Rex. So Rex is an ugly thug and a stripper. So and after that, what happens next?
Ugly top.
Right. So he comes looking for Lisa, aka Chastity, but then they try to find out like where is she actually. So apparently they were teaming up to scam Neil of his money. Then after that we don't know where Lisa went. So Anna and the ugly thug end up like, banging everywhere, on the shower, on the stairs, and on the table the whole night.
Sorry, just says it.
I mean, to be frank, it could have been much.
The love and the way she just says it, she's like, yes, the table. Over there on the counter.
So it could have been much better if it was Matt Smith than this talk. To be honest. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, Matt Smith on one hole.
Wait. Hold on. What did you just say, Toro?
One hole, WONHO, the buff Korean
I
idol.
said something about a hole. About to say. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. And the next morning, the police suspected Rex has murdered the stupid air stewardess, so they arrest him. And then later on, they suspect Anna because they found her painting scalpel near the corpse. But in the end, you guess who's the murderer? The serial killer. Guess who?
Yeah. Have you seen it, Troy?
Yeah, I have not seen it.
I wouldn't say who the killer is if you haven't seen it yet, Tara, but it was a surprise.
Yeah, little rat.
It was surprising.
I
It
do
was a big
enjoy.
surprise. Okay.
I do enjoy parodies of true crime though, because they're usually quite spot on.
Gotta check it out. Sounds interesting. You guys talk about it. Interesting.
You should watch it. It's not bad. It's not life affirming, but it's a bit of a laugh, as Helen.
Well, it's just decent. It's decent.
It's not meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll check it out.
Have you seen it, Helen?
Yeah.
What do you think of the killer?
It was funny.
Little
And
rat.
it leads to a hilarious fight scene.
It
The
was just
final
really.
fight scene is so funny because of the person. It's the funniest thing.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. I'll check it out. I'll write it down now. I'm literally writing it down as we speak.
Yeah, it's good. It's funny.
There you
You'll
go.
never guess who the killer is.
Write this stuff down real quick. I'll never guess. Okay, so it's like that out of left field, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. It's
But
good.
now we've said that, you'll most probably clock who it is now that we've said it like that.
Oh, interesting.
You definitely go for the most unlikely person, and you know who it is exactly now, I think.
Yeah. So that's my
We didn't think this one through, I don't think.
Man, what the heck, man? Man, just made it very obvious now. Oh no. Alright.
Hey, I didn't. I stopped Tara before she said it. Trust me.
said what?
Okay. So I've not. Are you done, Tara? Is that your pick? You finished?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I've not been watching a lot of new stuff this week, just because we've been on the Succession binge, and like
Yeah.
I really want to get through that because I'm really,
Oh,
I'm really excited.
Helen, come on, please finish it. Helen, please.
Everybody's terrible, and I'm here for it.
Oh my
But
God, all of them.
I have been watching the new series of The Crown.
Oh, the Crown. Oh, you watch the Crown? Okay, you watch the Crown.
Watch
I had to get to the Crown. I had to get to
Yeah.
it.
And I'm really enjoying them playing Prince Andrew as a brat.
So can I just say, is it Margaret Thatcher, Princess Diana, and the Queen together? Is that exciting? Because that's a big thing for me to watch.
It's not Margaret Thatcher anymore, it's John Major, but John Major is played by Johnny Lee Miller, and it's even more confusing than Gillian Anderson as Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, that is such a good pick, Gillian Anderson. Wow.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah, Troy's getting horny over there in the corner.
Oh, Gillian Anderson. I love my Gillian Anderson. You know I love my Gillian Anderson. Oh,
Mulder!
even as Margaret Thatcher,
Oh,
it's quite disturbing.
Are you telling me she's making Margaret Thatcher look sexy? Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
no.
yes.
the makeup was like, oh my God.
And you know,
Yeah.
as a Scottish lefty, it's very, very difficult for me. But
Oh my
Johnny Lee
God.
Miller as John Major is as equally confusing.
The Crown. I keep
The Crown
seeing
is
it.
good. We're into the 90s now. We're into Diana. We're into the divorce. We're into Tampon Gate. We're into Fergie getting her toes sucked. You know, all that stuff. All the good stuff.
Yeah. Oh my
So
God.
it's getting into the juicy bits now. So it's fun. It's fun. Elizabeth Debicki's playing Diana now. She's absolutely brilliant.
It's getting juicy. That's what I like to hear. Interesting. The
I just have
Crown.
to ask, because I've not watched The Crown yet. So I know
Same here.
they change the actor. So when they change the actor because they got aged the royal family up, does it become a bit, oh, that's a bit weird? Oh, they've recast that person. Or does it look good? Does it, like, you just go with it and you go, oh, yeah, I can see Olivia Colman has got into this person. That's the next queen. Okay, cool.
Well, it's Imelda Staunton now. So, but you know, there's a couple of interest. Jonathan Pryce is Prince Philip, and Dominic
Matt
West.
Smith, I bet you.
Dominic West is Prince Charles, and it's really confusing as well. Like, come on, you shouldn't be doing this to people.
Oh my
Not
God.
fair.
I'm sure Tara wants to see his bum because I know it's there.
Wait. You can see his bum in the Crown?
Yes,
No, you cannot. Stop lying. No, you cannot.
Oh, man! But I've seen his
Ben,
body.
you're evil man. You're evil
There
man.
are absolutely no
Evil man.
bums in the Crown, Tara. Don't listen to
Don't
him.
don't believe this man.
But you can see his bum in House of the Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other thing that I watched the first episode of, so I can't really comment, is Friend of the Family, which is the dramatization of the same case as was in Abducted in Plain Sight.
Okay.
So it's about family in America. I think they're Mormons. And the first episode kind of sets it all up, but they've got this like really charismatic neighbor who, and the first episode sets up him kidnapping the neighbor's daughter. And if you know the case, you know what's happened. But the case is basically about this guy who basically was, in order to get access to the doctor, he was having sex with the mum, having sex with the dad, and just basically was like, give me your daughter. He got obsessed with her daughter, and was like, give me her. And it's got Colin Hanks in it doing his best Stephen Tobolowsky impression. You know, the guy from the guy from Groundhog Day, the insurance salesman guy. Does Colin Hanks just look so much like him? I can't tell.
Oh my God.
Anna Paquin is in it.
Oh, Anna Paquin. Okay. I go Anna Paquin. All right.
Yeah, so it's really good. I mean, if you know the case,
Logan. So I'm trying to do my Rogue impression from X-Men.
if you know the case, then you'll know how it turns out. But it just seems like setting it up quite nicely. I've only watched the first episode though, so I can't really comment.
Can we ask
Yeah.
a question now? Has Anna Paquin ever been a good actress ever at anything?
She got an Oscar, didn't she?
Yeah,
For
she's a good actress, yeah, which she wants to
I
be. Yeah.
don't care about the Oscars. They've
She was
given
good in True Blood. She was good in True Blood. She's okay in that.
the Oscars are
I
bullshit.
mean, the thing is she managed to like say "I'm a fairy" with a straight face in.
She also was the
So
worst
she's
rogue
to
I've
me,
ever
she's the
seen.
best actress I've ever seen because she can
Have you
make
seen
that
X
much.
Men?
She's good. She's
Seen
awesome.
X Men? Have you seen X Men 1?
Oh, don't do it, Ben. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Logan! Oh no, she
Don't do
sounds
that.
Welsh. Logan! No, I can't do
You're
it.
asking me for times when she was a good actress, so I can't comment.
Exactly.
on times
Yes.
she
Go
was
on,
a bad
Helen.
actress.
Go on, Helen. Stick up for another backward. You stick up for Adam.
She's an Oscar winner. Like I'm not gonna diss her.
Helen is now the person I fight on this podcast. This is the role.
You can fight me. You can try and fight me all you bloody well like
He
me.
can try and fight me. Go on, Helen. Go on, then.
I just don't think she's a bad actress. Like she can sell some shit. Like
She is good. Very underrated woman. Yeah, very underrated actress. She is.
yeah. So it's interesting. I'm looking forward to see where it goes. I know where it goes because I know the case. But if you've never seen the Abducted in Plain Sight documentary, it's the most jaw-dropping 90 minutes of television you'll ever watch in your life. About grooming, pedophilia, all kinds of stuff, kidnapping. It's just yes, and it's made with the woman that was in the at the beginning. They have a film of the victim saying that it's made with her approval and she was involved in it, and because she felt it was important to tell her story, which made me feel really much better about watching it. To be honest, because you always feel slightly guilty when you're watching these true crime things, like because is anybody being exploited again here? Like, am I profiting off somebody's misery? But she's she's credited as as one of the writers and one of the consultants. So
okay, that's good. Yeah, well, as long as they're involved in it, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true.
yeah, the documentary is amazing. Like, there's a bit with the dad of the family just like yeah. And then I gave him a hand job, and you're like, what?
That sounds like a Toro show. This does.
I think Tara was
Working out when you said hand job, she's there.
Oh gosh. Wait. Oh my god.
So this week, Helen has thinks that Margaret Thatcher is sexy.
I did not say that.
It's
I
going
did
on the
not say
description.
Ben's out here, Ben just like just making people say
Okay,
my word.
now I will fight you.
I
I didn't say
feel
Margaret
like Don King right now. I feel like we're in the middle of a boxing fight right now. I feel like promoting this fight.
I said that Gillian Anderson dressed as Margaret Thatcher was very confusing. It's not the same thing.
I'm just gonna put it there.
Are you trying to get me disinherited by my family? Because my mum and dad will literally like.
Did they listen to this podcast?
I don't know. They might.
As long as they don't read the podcast.
They might catch wind.
It's fine.
I'm sure that if I was anything vaguely Tory, it'd get back to them. And also, as well, speaking of things that are vaguely Tory, sorry, no relation. The new John Lewis advert made me cry.
Lewis.
Have you seen it yet? Has anybody seen it yet?
I don't think I've seen it. What's it about?
What it's about?
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but because it's very, very touching.
You've got to remember, me and Troy are former John Lewis employees, so we kind of don't like talking about it.
Fair enough.
Me and Ben have been in the system.
Fair enough. But
we're a bit biased against it now.
Yeah.
They do well at Christmas adverts, and this year's is particularly good. That's all I'm going to say.
Just go and tell us. I think I might have seen it, but I need you to jog my memory.
It involves a skateboard. That's all I'm saying.
Skateboard.
I'm sorry for triggering you by mentioning John Lewis.
I need to go to therapy now. Thank you, Helen.
If I hear John Lewis or wherever, I'm like, oh.
I don't think it's a bad idea for anybody to go to therapy, so I'm not going to be upset about that. I'll be like, I'm glad you've made that choice to improve yourself, Ben.
Where's Alex? I need her. Where's she at? I need therapy.
She's not here this week.
Oh, damn it, I need her. I need therapy right now. Therapy.
So, have we got anything else?
That's me. I'm done. That's all my picks.
Yeah, I'm done as well.
It's Troy's turn.
Oh, yes.
Troy wants you to smile. So I'm just doing the.
Yeah, just put them in. Put them in. Yeah. I haven't really watched them right now. To be honest, I've been watching mostly movies. I've just been banging out mostly movies. Mostly, I think the only TV show I was watching literally this week is probably obviously Cabinet Curiosity. It's the one I was watching, and the second one is probably just catching up on Titans, the new season.
How is that going? How's that going? How's DC's show going?
Titans at HBO Max. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. You know, you got Nightwing and the Titans. Obviously, it's a different kind of story, alternate reality, Earth type of thing. But they got what's his name? Klaus from the originals and Vampire Diaries. What is his name? Is it Klaus? I think Jeffrey D. Morgan is his name? Is it Jeffrey Morgan? Yeah, Jeffrey Morgan, I think his name, yeah. So yeah, he's the kind of potential antagonist of this season because he's getting possessed by these spiritual supernatural forces that's going on right now. So he's like the guy who's just getting tormented throughout the season. And the girl, anyone seen the old movie called Run Lola Run?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yes, so Tony stars as Lola. She's in this. She's like the villain, like the main villain right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So she's in this. She's like this kind of she's a witch basically in this season, and she's doing these epic kills right now, killing people these massive because she killed Lex Luthor. He's dead in this season. She kills him with a magical.
Hold on. What?
Yes.
Big man.
Yes.
Really?
Kill off Lex Luthor. Introduced him. The guy who stars as Bosch. He was Lex Luthor in this season. So he's the new Lex Luthor in the show. So he just shows up, and I was like, they killed him off like this. I was like, what? Lola, my girl Lola, killed off Lex Luthor. What's going on right now? In the ritualistic way, this massive snake comes out of there. The stomach kills him, and she uses these kind of blood creatures to kill people. And it looks like her kind of thing right now is to follow. I'm getting proper name. Vampire Diaries. Yeah, Joseph Morgan. I keep saying Jeffrey Morgan. Joseph Morgan. So yeah, it's so weird seeing him like as an actual civilian. It's so weird to me because I've seen him as a vampire hybrid like for like so many years now. Vampire Diaries original. It looks so weird. It's like oh. Actually, not scared. It looks weird to me. I'm like, what is this guy doing? What are you doing? Why are you so scared? But yeah, so he's trying to be like a vulnerable character in the show right now. And he's really well. He's a good actor, obviously. Josh Morgan's a great actor right now, but he's very underused right now. Yeah, Titans is doing well so far. You got the usual gang in there. They're back. Raven, anyone knows the character Raven from Teen Titans? Or anyone seen the cartoon?
That's so Raven.
Yeah, that's Raven. Raven. So on the power. Oh my gosh, this guy just did the damn no way. But
Former ECW champion Raven is a Titan.
Oh
wow.
my gosh, this guy, bro. But
Raven.
yeah,
Raven's flock. If she wasn't sure Raven's flock, only Troy would get that joke.
Ben, oh my god, Raven's flock, this guy. But anyway,
sorry, I'll stop.
Yeah, it was in he just got a Hall of Fame induction as well, by the way, in Impact, by the way, Raven. But that's a side note right there. It's just like this guy Ben, are you derailing me? This flipping guy. But yeah, so she literally has lost their powers now in the latest episode. Raven's lost their powers through the demonic forces that she used to kill other evil. So she's a regular person now. She's got blonde hair now, full white hair. She's got no powers. Garth is still Garth. You still don't see him use his actual abilities in this show, which is still annoying the heck out of me. Because Garth can shapeshift to all these kind of things, and he still can't do it. They could do it, but they never have the budget to show it. He just literally wakes up, blacks out, then he does a moon night, wakes up, and stuff is happening. You know what I mean? Stuff's already done. That makes us happening to save that budget. And the thing is, it's HBO Max, and then like they're out here, they should be flexing the budget, but they ain't flexing it. It's really weird for a show of Titans, but yeah, it's a pretty good looking show. Titans right now, they're putting a little bit of money into the show. It's doing well. The plot's okay so far. I love this kind of supernatural stuff in my comic booky shows. I like that kind of stuff, anyways. But we're gonna see how it goes. Lola's doing her job. You know what I'm saying? She's holding the show together right now, and hopefully hopefully it can keep going and keep impressing me because it's doing well so far. Good little side plots in there as well to keep me entertained, and I am entertained. So anyone else seen that? Yeah. So, yeah. So any of you guys even seen an episode of Titans, by the way?
No,
Aye.
never.
Oh my god.
Aye.
He's really good. I liked it. I mean, that kind of stuff anyway, so I'm the kind of guy. But I like to watch all the CW stuff. I watched all that stuff before, except for the Batwoman. Batwoman trash. I ain't watching that ever in my life. I'll never go watch that in my life ever in my life. So I ain't watching that. But
You're
yes.
still a bit unhappy about that, aren't you?
Batwoman trash. I'll never ever touch that in my life.
Not the
One
show where they
episode.
said all men are shit.
Yes.
Yes, that's bad writing. We've
Yeah,
said it
basically.
before. You can have bad male guys, but it can't just be men are shit.
Oh, no. Literally does every
She-Hulk did
episode.
the same thing. Don't
Yeah,
do it.
it's
Don't
just,
do it. Like,
gosh.
have a bad male character, but just don't say all men are shit. Don't put us all together in the same thing, please. Come on.
Yes, I know. It's just
It's bad writing.
I know.
I've got to stick up for She-Hulk a bit. I think all the men that She-Hulk encountered were a bit shit, unless she was related.
I knew Helen was gonna say something. Helen, I was like, Helen's gonna say
Problem,
something.
Helen. It's
No,
bad
no,
writing.
I don't think it was. I think it was. I think the whole fact is that that's where she was. Like every man that she encountered treated her like shit.
Well,
You know,
you say tomato, I say tomato.
I don't think. You know. I don't think all men are trash. Like I don't think that's true. But I think that if I was She-Hulk going through what She-Hulk was going through, I would think that was a valid opinion.
Yeah, but I feel like the show is a man-hating show, so I don't
It's.
like it.
I don't know. I think it's easy to think that because it kind of it made a point of being kind of quite open about the fact that some men do hate women.
That's fine, but not every man has to be a
No,
horrible character.
and I'm not saying that at all. Not every man was a horrible character. That's the thing, because Daredevil done her right and all that stuff. But
One
the
guy.
whole the whole system that brought her down was a gang of men who hated women, like the incel network and all that stuff. Like that's sometimes that's what it's like to be a woman on the internet.
You
Like
could say that still now. Like today, there's a lot of men still holding women down in other jobs. I can kind of see that, but I just
I just think I mean the men a lot of the men that she came across in that were trash, and I think that's a perfectly legitimate opinion for her to have.
they did bad with Mark Ruffalo. They did dirty with Mark Ruffalo in that show. I'm sorry.
Matt Ruffalo was decent in that show. He was one of the decent ones.
They cut his penis off and chucked it into the sea.
No, they didn't.
He was weak. He was weak in that show. He was so weak.
No, his
Like
character was
men
different.
can't understand women's feelings. Like, yeah, we can. We get angry too. Like,
Yeah, you could understand them, I think, but it's like you can't always walk in other people. I think you can understand what it is to be discriminated against, and you can understand what it's like to be thought of differently because of your gender. But I think that's different to live in it. Like I'd never understand what it's like to be a black person, or I'd never understand what it's like to be gay.
I know, but it's the
all
right
that kind of thing. But I just think that there's so many trash men in television, and nobody ever acknowledges that they're shit. There's so many programs where that's just what men are like. And
I get it.
And I think that's more damaging than actually somebody saying, "Well, all the men in this show are shit." Because
that's what
men,
it is, though.
but I know. But what I'm saying is, the shows where men are shit and nobody says anything and they're just shit, and it's like that's accepted and that's understood that this is how they'll behave, this is how they're going to be, that's just how men are. That I think is more damaging than a woman saying all the men I've encountered have been shit.
I would have liked from She-Hulk more positive male characters as well to balance out the shit characters as well. That's my one complaint.
Well,
You've got Daredevil, as you said, which is a fair point. That's fine. But I would like to have a few more positive male characters in there. Just to you can have your toxic men. They are there. I've worked with a lot of them. I know that. It's annoying for women to deal with toxic men who come with my penises. Let me make inappropriate comments. I know a lot of this happens in the workplace. I've had it
Yeah.
recently. Well, I work. We won't go into it, but
No.
you know,
But
you
I
know.
just think that was the arc though. The arc was this whole kind of incel network trying to bring her down because she was a woman. And that was the theme of the show. And at no point were we told that the behavior of this men was good. But I've seen shows, and there are hundreds of them, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, where men are more toxic than they were in She-Hulk, and nobody says anything. And then when people see that all the time, it becomes repeated, becomes ingrained, and we expect shit behavior, and that is more toxic, and that is more damaging. And I think that's be more upsetting to me if I was a man to see that this kind of behavior normalized and not mentioned and not called upon. Harassment, sexually inappropriate behavior,
So I
stalking,
have.
all these things that have been romanticized in romantic comedies for years.
I was just about to come to that. So
And now it's like there's a show saying actually no, that isn't on. That's a bit, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like the way you're making me feel. And everybody's like, oh, no, there's so many negative male characters in this. But at least we're noticing them, and at least they're being called out, and at least
you've got a good
pointing
point
out.
there. You've got a good point there because, like, to be fair, how many times do Toxic Men, like the films, like from the 80s, especially questionable, how they get away with it?
Yeah.
And so I think there's an arc where at the end, I'm guessing that She-Hulk, they all get their occupants, like they fall over, they get their karma basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so there is a good point to that then, because
Yeah.
I see your point, Helen. To be fair, still think it's badly written show, but I do see your point.
Yeah, it's
It's
badly
nice to
written
see.
because it's hokey. Like the plots, there's parts of it that aren't great.
No,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but the thing is, to get Toxic Men to get their occupant, I can't say it. You know,
Comeuppance.
thank you. I've got a speech problem. I do apologise, but that's what I mean. I get the gratification of that, and it's always good to see bad people getting that.
But they don't
So,
even have to. But the thing is, they don't even have to get they don't have
but
to
no,
get
no,
a
no. But
comeuppance.
they have to because it
It
shows.
just has to be pointed out, and it just has to be spoken about.
Yeah, but if you point it out, them show them getting karma, it's more positive
Yeah.
to show that. So I
Yeah.
still think it's not that well written, but I can kind of see your point.
I think. Yeah. I think
I think your argument is very valid, though.
it's big and
It needs to be
cartoony, isn't
shown.
it?
It
Yeah.
needs to be shown.
It doesn't just need to be shown. It needs to be remarked upon. It needs to be
Yes.
like. It needs to
Okay.
be like. People do need to be told this isn't good. Isn't good behavior,
Educate
because
them. Yeah.
there are people that watch things like Love Actually and see Andrew Lincoln
Yeah.
standing on a doorstep, massively
That is
overstepping a
creepy as
boundary with his
fuck.
friend's wife, saying, "I've been watching you from afar," basically, creeping in on her in the wedding video and being like, I don't need anything from you, but I want you to feel uncomfortable with me with every single interaction that we're going to have from now on, because my feelings are more important than your comfort right now, and my feelings and my entitlement is so big that I believe that me passing on this information is more important than your comfort and my friendship.
Can I talk to you about
And
a
people
movie?
see that and they think it's romantic, and
It's
it's
not. It's
not.
creepy.
It's creepy and it's disgusting.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
There's a film called Road Trip.
Yeah.
So this is like a film I've just plucked out my memory. Looking at it now, a guy that makes a sex tape, all the female characters in it are much more understandable than the actual men.
Yeah.
Because it's awful. You make a sex tape, none of the characters are likable. They just decide, I'm just gonna. It's okay because men are men. I'm gonna steal a blind bus. It's funny because I'm Stifler from American Pie. And actually, the female characters in it are just normal female characters. Like, it's really interesting to go back and watch. It's wild, actually, to go back and watch some of these romantic comedies and see the behavior of the men.
Yeah.
So that's why you should go watch Chopping Mall, because it is also. It's 1987. Hold on.
The way you just transferred it straight to chopping more. What the heck? Wait a second.
No,
Wait a
it's a
second.
good conversation. Hold on. It's a good conversation. Because the female characters in that, there is a geeky couple who do really well in it. And it just shows For the 80s, women are as capable as men of surviving things, and the characters are quite likable.
Yeah.
Actually, and it does show you the men are pretty much they're in a relationship with the women, but there's not one point where the men are sexist pigs. They make the girls laugh, but they're not like being tawdry and all this. It's really good. It's like a good balance in it. And to be without spoiling it, the final girl is the geeky one. She survives by being smart.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, and I get that, but I think the bar is so entirely low for women in film that
I get that. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
basically all you need to do to get kudos as a filmmaker is to have two
Can I ask you
women.
a question?
No, but listen, hang on, let me finish. But as I'll forget,
Yeah.
the only thing that you have to do to get kudos for writing female characters is to have two characters with names talk to each other about something that isn't a man.
The test.
That's the Bechdel test is
Bechdel
considered,
test. Oh,
and
fuck.
how low is that bar? How low is it?
It's very low.
And some films don't make
Can I
that.
can I ask you a question as a woman?
Go for it.
So, I feel like a lot of romantic comedies really demean women in terms of, oh, I need to get married. I'm like, I'll just go for the first guy. Like, do you find a lot of romantic comedies are problematic?
I think they're getting better.
They are, but do you feel like the older ones are a bit like? Obviously, you got Pretty Women is very good. Romance in the Stone is very good, but there's a lot of early romantic comedies where it's quite questionable how women are treated.
Yeah, I think.
Which one can you think of as the worst example? Give me some bad examples.
Well, I think that like most of the female characters in things like Love Actually are only served to further the story of the male characters.
And not because it was filmed at my former school.
And it's like, I don't think there's one woman there who doesn't even speak English.
I'm in the movie.
And
Right.
and decides, one
Is
of
that Colin Farrell's bit?
not Colin Farrell, the other Colin. I can't remember his name. What's he called? You know who I mean, though, right?
Yeah.
Decides that he's fallen in love with a woman that doesn't even speak the same language as him, because what she has to say isn't important enough for him to learn her language, but he still wants her anyway.
The bit
And
where he goes
Marky
and hunts her
McCutcheon
down.
is supposed to be fat. Like the whole thing.
The bit where he hunts her down in Italy, in Spain, with the whole family is a bit weird. The whole town comes out. It's a bit weird.
And the fat sister's like, oh, I'll have him if you don't want him. Because that's what all fat women are. We're all desperate. But take her sister's seconds. And it's just like, she's not even, you don't even understand a single word that you said, but you decided that you want her and she's going to have her. Then you've got the whole Keira Knightley bit. Then you've got Emma Thompson's Pain, Blade Bear. What's the other one? Linda, whatever name. What's her name? Laura Linney's character just heroically sacrificing her sex life for her brother, and Chris Marshall going off and having threesomes with
Oh, it makes American women look like whores. It's not a good look. It's like, oh my god, it's not that easy.
Yeah, I mean that's just one film and that's one example, but the whole thing's pretty offensive.
Can I just say one thing? I'm in the movie Love Actually.
Go on.
The bit where they're clapping at the end at the school fair, I'm in the background with my mate. We're taking the piss. We're kind of like doing like a little jive and little like.
Are you in it?
Yeah, I'm in the background.
Amazing.
That's it. But no, I think Richard Curtis is not a good writer, so I think his films are shit. But Love Actually is his worst one. I think Notting Hill is quite okay.
Notting Hill's all right.
But I think it makes everyone think English people are well spoken and posh, and we're not. We're not like that. I wish Hollywood stop making romantic people. English people.
We do have some Welsh savages in the UK, remember, according to Notting Hill.
Oh, he's brilliant in that film.
He is, but it's a bit like, yeah, we get it. This is your diversity. This is your diversity hire. This is your diversity hire in a film called Notting Hill.
A Welsh person.
One, have you been to Notting Hill? And two, have you been to Notting Hill?
No,
you haven't. Trust me, it's not white people in Notting Hill. That's not a shot. But if you go to Notting Hill, it's a bit more diverse than that. Even in the 90s, it was a bit more diverse than that. I'm telling you.
Anyway, so I think we've gone off on a bit of a tangent here, but
No, it's a great conversation, Helen, and I really appreciate that you've come out and said that. Thank you.
Like, there's just there's some of them
We have a good conversation once.
there's some action films as well, like one of the John Wick films. There's only one female character in it, and she doesn't even speak. Oh, for God's sake. Why do we keep having
True.
Why?
But Helen, can I just say on air, thank you for bringing it up because it's always good to get a perspective. So I appreciate that.
All right.
It was a nice chat. There we go.
I will. Yeah, I'm not very good at letting things go, and I'm like, oh, I don't think that's very fair. Like, I try and be fair to everyone.
But we had a good chat. It was good. I enjoyed that.
But
yeah,
I just think
This
it's
is a
way
podcast where we talk about dicks and positive stuff.
Matt Smith stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick and also proper stuff as well. There we go.
Oh, the worm. Super worm. You want me to play super worm?
Super worm, super science screwdriver. Vroom.
Oh, wait. There's one super epic.
Can't wait for the 60th where Matt Smith's science screwdriver has everybody's eyes out.
Not yet.
Boing!
I don't
Go,
understand
gadget
why-
for a leg.
I don't understand why YouTube has to make stupid ads. It's so pointless.
Make
Don't
it
you
Troy
think
smart,
so?
mate.
Oh my god.
Wait.
All right. I think we're.
Tara's
I-
talking.
You're
I don't
right.
know what Tara's
She's
saying.
shouting.
I think
She's
Sorry.
watching
I
Matt
think
Smith.
we
I want to show you the boulder
Don't want to see
part.
this again. No, we're ending this podcast.
Yeah, don't do it yet. Not yet, Tara. Not yet.
No.
We'll finish.
I don't think anything's gonna beat that picture I found, the Photoshop one in the TARDIS.
Okay, so basically this is a butterfly,
Oh,
and that is
God.
I don't know what that is, but these are frogs, and this is a
About
butterfly.
sex, I promise.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's how far he ejaculates in women is how much this is.
Oh, come on.
Done. I'm sure Matt Smith can do all these tricks with his dick in real life. Anyway, we need to end this podcast. I'm ending this podcast. We're going to go now.
Oh, wait,
And
that's
then
what
Hour and a half. This has been a long one. Oh,
So,
Tara, I knew
okay,
you
what
were
do you say?
hiding a dick somewhere. No, you've popped it out. Thank you for that.
Wait. What do you say just now?
This podcast has not been as much fun as last week, but it almost came close.
Are you saying that if he could do all those
You
extra
popped out Matt Smith's dick just when we didn't think it was popping out. You popped it out. Well done. I'm proud of you. Somehow.
like wait, did you just say what if he can do all those tricks with his dick?
It's a worm. There we
It's
go.
warm, yeah.
It's animation. But the height the worm got is definitely how far he spreads women on the on top of the ears. Anyway. In this week, Ben greatly exaggerates his Matt Smith sexual prowess.
Oh, God.
Right.
Please
Says
don't
goodbye
show
for
us.
me. Oh, hold on. Where are your links? Let's send this podcast.
It's actually
Okay.
down below.
If Matt Smith wants to send a restraining order to squareicesyn on twitter.com or squareicesyn@gmail.com, I will pass it on to Tara. I will make sure that's received, that is understood, and that we're all okay.
And Ben's comments too. Okay, they're all his
Tara,
opinions. Ben's opinions too.
Please,
Tara, if you want sexy Matt Smith, watch season 5 of Doctor Who. Lots of penis jokes there. Go watch that.
Oh my
You
god.
decide.
Go watch Doctor Who season 5 and go watch Matt Smith as the Doctor. You'll find it great. Naked Matt Smith at various times.
Okay, sure.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Season
Take
5.
control.
Okay, Troy.
Oh my gosh. Legend of Old
So
101.
fucking terrible.
YouTube, reviews, reactions, pop culture stuff. We're gonna do that. Check me out. You know what to do.
He
Square
talks about all the stuff
Syndrome,
I talk
like, share,
about.
subscribe. Boom. Do it.
He talks about all the
Tara?
stuff I like.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
no.
So
Stop.
my channels are down there. My YouTube and all. Check it out for more Titty Man.
Yeah.
Watch out for Dick. It might be Dick. Anyway. I don't know why I'm dabbing.
Why are you dabbing? What the
I don't
freak,
know.
Ben?
This
Oh,
podcast
God.
is
What the hell
getting
is
a bit
wrong
weird
with
again.
you?
Definitely bedtime if somebody's dabbing.
Exactly. What's Ben's son? Oh, Ben, guys, if you saw that, oh my god. Oh my
I'm
god.
so glad this is a video podcast. Anyway, Helen, take us home. What have you got? You got
Done
an
it. I've done
email?
mine already. I gave Matt Smith the address where to send our Easter trading one.
What's the Twitter? What's the email?
I've done it already, but
You've done it, you've done it, you've done it.
I blacked out them. I completely talked
It's
You're too
over.
busy dabbing.
squareisin@gmail.com. You must have dabbed your eyes. You
Right,
must
so
have dabbed your
so
hat. You must have dabbed
professional.
over your ears.
There's a face.
Ben is gone right now. He's gone.
There's a Facebook group. Matt Smith, please
Okay,
go
cool.
join it. It will not end well for you.
Why I just said that. Anyway, it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Fuck me.
Goodbye from me and night night to Matt Smith's lawyer.
I mean, seriously, Ty, if you watch Doctor Who, it goes, Matt Smith's
Okay.
thing goes big, 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 big. You might have an erection.